The man convicted of killing Chicago Police Commander Paul Bauer sentenced to life in prison. Bauer's daughter and widow delivered emotional testimony in court today. And WGN's Jenna Barnes is here now with details. Jenna.
Ray, Commander Bauer's widow says one of the hardest things is not knowing what more he could have done in life. Even off the clock, he was always helping others, she says. One time seeing on the news cars stranded in a snowstorm, so he got up to push them to safety. But Bauer's widow says the light of his life was his daughter.
I thought, my dad can't be dead. He was just here. He has always been here.
Commander Paul Bauer's daughter, Grace, says she envisions what life would be like if her dad stayed home February 13th, 2018.
My life isn't too optimistic anymore because the good guys didn't win. I'm not living in my perfect world anymore, and I cannot go back to it.
Her perfect world, the one where her dad helped her with her math homework and encouraged her to be the best she could, changed forever when her dad responded to a radio call about a fleeing suspect. Bauer saw that suspect, Shomari Ligeti, and ran after him. Prosecutors say the two struggled in a stairwell outside the Thompson Center.
There is no doubt in my mind that despite the size difference, Paul would have overpowered his killer. He was quick and he was strong. Unfortunately, his killer took the weak and cowardly way out of the situation, and he used a gun.
Ligeti was found guilty of murder in March. He didn't testify at his own trial, but spoke at his sentencing Wednesday.
Because it was nothing fair about this prosecution.
Accusing police and prosecutors of framing him, but his words had little impact on the judge's decision. She sentenced him to life in prison. Commander Bauer's widow told the court she didn't want to focus on how he died, but how he lived.
Once, while driving home late at night, he saw an apartment building on fire. He ran into the building and woke everyone up. When he knew everyone was out safely, he drove off, never giving anyone his name. He was like an angel on earth.
She says the loss of her husband has strengthened her faith.
I know that I will see him again someday. And I also know that on February 13th, 2018, when he entered heaven, Jesus said, "You've done everything I've asked of you and more. Welcome home."
Chicago police issued a statement remembering Commander Bauer as a loving husband and father who showed bravery when he sacrificed himself to protect his city. The department made no mention of his killer.